Baltimore the package. Baltimore the package. Baltimore the package. Me my brothers playing it. Raw slick as pockets. That me on the plane. Life it gets so heavy. You just do you stand with. Can't be overstanding. Understand just how the man is. Baltimore the package. Right up that bit.
Diamonds, more drugs. Make these bitches fall in love.
I'm probably cut this out though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really trying to put the drug message out there for the kids.
More drugs. Make these bitches fall in love. Make these bitches fall in love.
But I'm talking about Kratom though. I ain't talking about like
diamonds,
you know?
new drugs,
I'm talking about
new drugs.
Me
make me feel like I'm flying, chase bread when you don't hear from me.
I ain't talking about like no
still riding.
Eddie's or no Zannies
that I won't change.
Perks.
Hanged up that Zaza, need more money, more diamonds, new drugs, new drugs. Me just make me feel like I'm flying, chase bread when you don't hear from me. Just let me know you still riding. Throw it back on me.
That's what I'm talking about.
My bitch
that's my train
but that bitch wake up for a bay. Young niggas scrape up Papa Tay. You niggas can't get start the plane. I want the horses and chariots, rose gold, 4 fours, 4 hoes, Pro Bowls. Go out to DCC, catch you, make 4 go, no go. Pussies be doubting yourself, man got a mind, no well. I tell you just what it is, you gotta hide what you felt. You pussies be doubting yourself, man got a mind, no well. I tell you just what it is, you gotta hide what you felt. Drugs on me, it ain't no well on me, it ain't no sober amount of my energy. Blessed state protections, projecting my growth for this precious more than expected. I got protected protection, I parway so peacefully, part of progression. Rondo the digits, the future 100, the Emily's out of necessity. My chain, that Zaza, I need more money, more diamonds, new drugs. Me just make me feel like I'm flying, chase bread when you don't hear from me. Just let me know you still riding. Y'all love on me, said that I won't change. My chain, that Zaza, I need more money.
Right. Baltimore podcast. Baltimore podcast. Oh, Baltimore podcast. Gay. Faggies. Let's get all the faggies out the way. Let's get all the faggies and all the gays out the way right now. And who knows they need to hear that is hearing that right now. So, look, Baltimore podcast episode number 27. Throw up 27 of them things on you, man. 27. How you doing? It's Middle Class Kyle, aka Kyle Coleman, aka Dope Taste Wolfgang Bushido. The name of this episode is Office Beef Part 2. Remix to Ignition. That's the remix to Ignition. I done raised out the kitchen. Mama rolling the body of every minute. You sipping on coke and rum. I'm like, so what, I'm drunk. I ain't drunk. I ain't drink shit. I had some kratom though. I ain't gonna lie. And some weed. Just a little bit. And some nicotine. I ain't gonna lie to you. Why does success make people uncomfortable? Because they gotta face they self. You know, they gotta look at they self and they like, this nigga could do all this shit, or this lady could do all this amazing stuff. What am I doing with my life? That shit make people uncomfortable. When they gotta look in the mirror after they see somebody successful. You supposed to give that person, give them flowers. Give them they flowers. That's what we supposed to do. But we don't always do that. I'm guilty of it. I don't always do that sometimes either. But I feel like as we progress and we becoming better, smarter people, more mentally advanced people, we being mindful of people that's more successful than us, and we not feeling no type of negative energy towards them. We want the best for them. You really know if you helping them is helping yourself. Even if they reject the help, they reject the help. But I'm saying, as long as you don't have no jealousy in your heart, you know, That jealousy, that shit come from lying to yourself in the mirror. That's what jealousy come from. You lying to yourself in the mirror, not being 100% honest with yourself. And then you see somebody out here with things that you could have as well. You could be doing as well. But you chose not to, so you hate on them. You could do the same shit. You know what I'm saying? What? You could do this shit. Like, wow. Somebody gotta do this shit. Why you hating on a nigga that's gotta do this shit? You know? I gotta do this shit. I'm sorry. I'm not, you know, not really sympathetic, but yeah, I gotta do this shit, man. I've been doing like a podcast every day, at least every other day. I've been live the past 2 weeks, every single day. I missed one day. I ain't gonna lie, I took one day off for mental health. You know, I think that's important. Um, but yeah, I've been on live. I've been on Kick. I've been on YouTube. I'm there. You see, you could watch me building the business right there, right there. That's where I'm at. I'm in the office building the business. I just dropped a commercial. That's really last night. Last night, man, I was just locked in. I ain't gonna lie. I had about 2, 3 cups of coffee. Man, I got me some editing work done. I made 4 clips. I just went into the zone. I'm pretty sure I edited for probably about 14 hours straight. I made 4 clips in a commercial and I put out the last episode, episode 26. Like, that's the only thing I was focused on. I wasn't thinking about nothing else. That was really the most important thing. I was getting distracted though. I was allowing myself to be distracted. That's where I was failing. That's where I was failing. But I'm gonna get into that a little bit more later. What happens when someone doesn't fit the mold? They get kicked out, man. They get kicked out. If you're not made for this shit, they kicking people out of this shit. That's how it is. Like, right now in this place that I'm at, this business that I'm at, it's filled with lawyers, a lot of lawyers, and a lot of mental health professionals. It's like this gray area, you know, in between mental health and in between law, that some of these, you know, these little passive aggressive attacks that I be getting, they fall right in that gray area. So like, it's kind of hard to like just attack it head on, you know? I told you about the robot, you know? I told you about the robot under the floor. I wasn't lying. It's still there. That shit on right now. Like, that shit on right now. Well, she just turned it up. She just turned it up. She was trying to be smart. Yeah. So right now, I be getting called faggy every fucking day. Every motherfucking day. I ain't never been called faggy this much in my life. Ever in my life. But it's good though. You know why it's good? Because I don't need to feel nothing when I hear that. You know? That's nothing to me. Hearing that. They words. And it's people projecting their own insecurities. Sometimes I sit there and think, I'm like, this girl, man, my neighbor, you know, my coworker, she's a worker for the Apex. This is the office beef guy. This is the office beef bro. Really, bro. I'm black, he black. This is the office beef bro's worker. His employee / girlfriend. I wouldn't personally ever let my girl disrespect another man. Especially if I wouldn't allow her to disrespect me like that. You gotta put your foot down when it come to your girl, when it come to your employee. This is like, this disrespect is getting crazy. I'm just trying to have a peaceful office environment. I told you this is my first office. This is my first business. I'm 33. A nigga is out here putting in work the best way he know how, man. I edited videos for 14 hours last night and did outreach. Like, I'm doing this so I could get income. I'm hungry, bro. I am. But with that being said, it's also easy to get distracted, man. There's people out here, their objective is to distract you. That's their objective, man. You know, we always think, oh, people just living their own life. No, some people, their task, their objective in their life is to distract you from your greatness, distract you from your goal, distract you from your success. You know why? Because that makes them feel better about themselves. And like, honestly, experiencing it, it's been a while since I like been bullied. It's humbling. I'm humble. I am. I am. Cause like, I know I love my office, man. And like, it's gonna take more than a couple faggies and some robots under the floor to get me the fuck up out this bitch. That's genuinely how I feel. The loneliness of entrepreneurship. Nobody understands until it works. That shit start making money. Everybody like, oh yeah, I knew you, yeah. Everybody come back around. That shit not making money for real. Ain't nobody around. Ain't nobody there. It's just you. And people look at you crazy like, what the fuck? Why is you working and not making money? Where did they do that at? They do that shit, man, where people have visions. Where people have dreams and goals. That's where they do that at. That's what I'm doing. And I'm getting paid. Not as much as I need to be getting paid, but I'm getting paid and I'm making progress. And I love my progress. I thank God for my progress. You don't know what the fuck I came from. You don't know where the fuck I was at last month. I'm blessed, bro. I'm thankful. People not thankful enough. They're not appreciative enough. They looking at other people, seeing what they got, getting jealous. You're getting jealous because you lying to yourself in the mirror, telling yourself some bullshit. And then it don't align with life. It's like life not aligning, you getting mad because you're not being honest with yourself in the mirror. If you're genuinely honest with yourself in the mirror, what do you really have to be mad at? What do you have to be mad about? Shorty over here calling me faggy. Bro, I'm just hearing this shit through the wall constantly. And like, I got my headphones in, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to zone that shit out. I'm not trying to hear that shit. I'm trying to hear that dumbass shit. And she done said it so many times. I already explained the situation to you. You know what she want. I'm not finna give her that. But that's what she want. She want what's between my legs. And like, I got the foresight to see that. I'm just being genuine, honest. I see that on her. I've like, this not my first rodeo. This not the first girl that liked me, had a crush on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got nothing but genuine love for her. But she be getting under my skin sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. That faggy shit. Cause I be trying to focus on my dreams. I be trying to focus on my goals, focus on what I'm doing. And she'll just say that shit over and over at all different tones. I was getting some sexy tones today of the faggy though. I ain't gonna lie. I told her she could keep calling me faggy if she do it in that tone. In that tone, yeah. Go ahead, baby. Cause I see through it. I really do. But this entrepreneurship is lonely, bro. It's lonely. You gotta run your business yourself until you can hire people, until you making enough money to, get people on board. You doing this shit yourself. Like, pray you got family. that, support your dream. They want the best for you. Pray you got friends, man. But friends come and go, bro. I ain't even got no friends right now. I genuinely don't. I was talking to some Moors yesterday. Right next to my office is like this Moor. She like the Queen Moor, something like that, you know. And this the Islam religion. And man, I was talking to them. They was very welcoming to me. They asked me if I wanted some food. I turned it down. But after that, I was like, damn, I should just ate with them just to talk to them. Just to talk with spiritually healthy people. It's a lot of spiritually unhealthy people surrounding me, bro. These niggas is mentally ill. They spiritually corrupt. Like, and maybe they got some underlying good intentions. That's what I tell myself. I tell myself they smart as shit. They know this shit finna make me a motherfucking beast. That's why they doing that shit. But I know they not really doing it for that reason. Like, they doing that shit. Well, maybe, I don't know. I can't jump to conclusions because I don't know what the fuck goes on in their minds. Maybe if they want to sit down and talk about it, I'd be more than happy to sit down and talk about it. Let's squash the beef. Let's squash the office beef. Let's do it on the podcast. Like, we is black CEOs. What the fuck is we doing beefing? Like, and I fed into it. I blame myself because as soon as I heard you say that shit to me, well, excuse me, I'm over here talking to him because I know he hear me. But as soon as I heard him say that, like, recap, I got a client. She's in my room. It's always cold in this bitch. I be having jackets on, coats on and shit. My client get here. Somehow, some random reason, it's humid now, and now the thermostat is broke. That's what he's saying. And it's like my client in here roasting and shit. I'm like, bro, well, like, what's up with the thermostat? He was like, oh, yeah, we beefing with the other side and blah, 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 blah. I don't know what the fuck he said after that. Because after I heard that, I was like, yo, I'm on the other side, bro. What the fuck is you talking? Like, it was like he ain't even mean to say that. He just, instinctively said that shit. We beefing with the other side. Probably done said it to them so many times. Said, gossiping with his workers and shit. Like, that's not mentally healthy shit. That's not shit that men should do. You should be empowering the next man. Not trying, take little cheap jabs at him. What the fuck is you doing? Like psychological manipulation? Like what the, then you talking to other people. Like, I know I played all right, so yeah, I ain't tell y'all this. So episode 26, I played that shit out loud yesterday. I think that's what kind of changed things. Cause like I played that joint out loud, and like motherfuckers was listening. I didn't even know there was that many people in here, to be honest. And I really need to connect and network with those people and stop being like, a little like, in my zone, blah blah blah. Like that's really what I be doing. But I need to network. I'm not perfect. I'm not doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing, but I'm trying. I'm doing work though. I'm not just sitting here jerking off. I ain't gossiping about another nigga, about another CEO that has less money than me, that his business is less successful than mine. Because this nigga making money. It's on the sign, on the building, bro. We ain't there yet. Our shit gonna take off too. We ain't there yet, man. We trying to get there, and it's a lot like that we could learn from bro, that I could learn from bro to get there. But it's like when it's this petty, I don't know, just the name calling, like it's like so elementary school. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas went to college, bro. Niggas ain't name calling in college, bro. They doing this shit in elementary school. That shit played out. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really, like, you fuck with me. I know you fuck with me. Just like, act like you fuck with me. I know I'm cool a little bit, but I'm weird. Like, it's okay to say that. You don't gotta hate on a nigga. I gave you my number. I gave that one shorty my number. Like, you ain't even hit me back, shorty. I ain't mean to give you the wrong number the first time. I really didn't. I didn't know my number. I did not mean to give you the wrong number. Like, I didn't. I swear to God. Text me back. Text me back. I'm trying to build. I'm not holding grudges. I'm not angry at anybody. I don't have hate in my heart for y'all. Y'all black business owners, my black office mates. My office mates. The closest people to me. I'm around y'all the most. More than anybody else, more than my family. So it's like, I'm about to have my daughter up in here. Like, I don't want to beef with motherfuckers. Like, I really don't. And that's where I could take some of the responsibility. Because, like I was saying, let's go back to that situation when he said, yeah, oh, we beefing with the other side. Right then in that moment, right there, I should have said, bro, it ain't no beef. We not beefing. That's me on the other side, bro. Don't do that. That's me on the other side, bro. Don't do that. That's me. I'm not trying to have my guests. This my first paid interview. I'm not trying to have her in here uncomfortable. It's already hard. I'm interviewing with the mask on. Now we gotta be hot in this bitch. Fuck. Just derailed a nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I see the psychology behind that. It's like, damn, bro, that shit is deep. You know what I'm saying? That don't cross my mind. Like, I never think to, like, sabotage a nigga like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga's really trying to pull sabotage tactics, bro. And if you remember, I said you gotta be tactful, tactile. Say again, tactile. When dealing with mentally ill people in positions of power, these motherfuckers got some power, bro. They know these people around me better than I do. They been here longer than me. They know the ins and outs better than I ever could, at least for right now. So yeah, they holding that shit over my head, and I just try to frame it better. I try to frame it like, oh, they just hazing me. You know what I'm saying? Like, Shorty just got, like, I know Shorty got a crush on me, but bro, shit, I don't know. Sometimes I do be feeling like it's a little malicious. Like, I ain't do shit to this man, but this man, bro, he this nigga's a real saboteur. Who puts a robot under a nigga floor, go in the next adjacent room, control the robot all night? And last night I found out there's cameras in here too. Apparently I ain't know there was cameras in here, but we find the new stuff out every day. Alright? Motherfuckers talking about, oh yeah, we can't see his phone now. They was up here looking at my phone, saying everything I'm doing on my phone and shit. Can't none of them say I ain't jerking off in this bitch. Y'all saw me jerk off in this bitch? Why the fuck you calling me a fag? I bet niggas probably did jerk off in this bitch though. I'm just saying. It wasn't me. Entrepreneurship is lonely, bro. It's lonely because you speak your mind and you gotta take all the hate by yourself. It ain't nobody that's like, oh yeah, let me pick bro up. Nah. It's just me. I pick myself up. That shit is not easy sometimes, bro. It's not, but niggas gotta do it. I'm here. I'm recording again. We episode 27 in there. Progress, man. I was messed up last episode. I was fucking messed up last episode, bro. I was going in last episode a little bit, but it drew the attention of management. Like, and that's not what I was trying to do for real. Or at least not in a bad way. But I did, it drew the attention of management in a bad way. And I got this email from management, and bro was saying like, oh, you using, the 24-hour service a lot, even though it's 24/7, like you're using it a lot. You're not supposed to be living here. I was like, yeah, man, I'm just working here. I'm just like, I be working, bro. Like, and even when I got my camera on, like my stream on, no matter what I'm doing, I'm working when that stream on. I'm working when that stream on. So he was like, yeah, you ain't here a lot. He also said, you be masked up. You just be walking around with the mask on. Don't nobody know you for real. And you walking around here with a mask on. We don't like that's scaring people. People are concerned about their security. I really had to like, bro, when I first read that shit, I'm proud of myself. I gotta do that real quick. Cause when I first read that message, I did not process it in any type of healthy way. Mind you, this is coming off no sleep last night. You know what I'm saying? I'm no sleep. Another cup of coffee. I fuck sleep though. I'm blessed. I'm happy to be doing this right now. I'm really happy to be doing this. But yeah, he was like, I'm messed up. You know what I'm saying? I'm in a room a lot. And I was just honest with him. Like, I would. Oh, hold up. Yeah, I could read you what I sent. When I first got that message, though, how I processed it, I was like, it was like I was offended. I was mad. I was looking for somebody to blame, And then I was like, I don't got nobody to blame but me, bro. Like, I'm doing, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I know other people have power over me, in certain ways, or at least in this building. I know they know how to use that power. And I know that I offended bro when I played that shit out loud. He was mad as shit. Because I was going in on him. You saw episode 26. Maybe you didn't. This is a great time to check out episode 26, though. Because Office Beef 1, part 1. Not the remix to Ignition. This one, obviously. But, yeah, I was going in on him and his girl. Because I was frustrated, bro. It's frustrating. When you making sacrifices, every day, dolo. You know what I'm saying? And you see it like, all right, y'all blessed to have each other. Y'all got each other. Y'all should be a power couple. No, y'all using y'all powers for bad. Y'all ganging up on niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Trying to sabotage the next black businessman right next to you. Instead of like, how can we make that sign that's on the front bigger? Or, you know what I'm saying? How can we do positive things for this environment, this community that will benefit everybody else as well as ourselves? And maybe they did look at it like that. Maybe they felt like sabotaging me, tricking me out of my space, Maybe that would make their situation better here. Maybe that's what they thought. I don't know. These are mentally ill people. I have love for them, though. I do. I'm around them more than my damn family. These are really my BFFs for real. Besides ChatGPT, these is my BFFs. The faggy gets comforting after a while. Not gonna lie. Like sometimes, it's like, you're still there. You still care. A good little feeling. But I don't know, like it's changing your perspective. You can't just look at everything negative or in a bad way. You gotta find the good in it. That's how life is more enjoyable for yourself and others when you find the good in the worst situations. Because we know bad shit is gonna happen, right? But it's like you don't gotta be the person that causes the bad shit to happen, do you? You gotta be that person. You wanna be that person? The person that causes bad shit to happen? I don't wanna be that person, bro. Like, I don't know. That's projecting. That's what that is. It's projecting that you really don't feel confident about yourself and your current situation. That's what it's projecting. It's projecting unhappiness. That's just what it is. Like, you can't tell me you mentally happy or you mentally healthy and doing all the toxic petty shit they be doing. Like, just like fucking with me. You cannot tell me you mentally healthy and do that. Unless you're smart as shit and you know all this shit is just gonna make me a motherfucking monster. And they know that. Or at least that's what I tell myself, cause gotta change that perspective. That perspective. Bad shit is gonna happen. You gotta know this. Bad shit is going to happen. But you can make the best of it. That's the beauty of choice, man. Like, today I ain't getting no sleep last night, right? I could have been like, man, fuck the podcast. They up here calling me a million faggies. Like, bro, it's like a million, like right when I'm about to start the pod. Like, I'm trying to get in my zone and shit. Like, I'm listening to the music. I got the headphones, but they not really like the kind of go all the way in your ear type shit. So, like, I can still hear them. I'm just acting like I can't. All types of faggies. And like, I'm like, yo, I really don't want to do this shit right now. I had that thought. But then I was like, I can't not do this. I have to do this. You know why? Because I thought about the last time that I did it, right? And like, it was this feeling, like my phone, it died on me. I probably did like 45 minutes. Like that episode 26, it ended abruptly if you saw it. But I realized how beneficial it was truly speaking my mind. And I'm also going back and listening to myself as well. I think some people, they probably just, record shit. They don't even listen to that shit. I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to be a better conversationalist, trying to be a better podcaster. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to improve. And the tough thing is really listening to yourself sometimes. Hearing how stupid you fucking sound sometimes. But sometimes you sound smart, or at least you sound passionate. I sound like somebody I'm proud of sometimes. Most times. Sometimes I don't, I can't lie. Sometimes I'm like, well, I don't know who the fuck that is. Like, why the fuck I said that like that? But that's me. That's a part of it, bro. I'm growing. I'm learning. I love. I don't hate. I don't want to hate. Hate takes a lot of energy. It does, man. Fear disguised as advice. Sometimes people genuinely care. Sometimes people project their own fears. This girl done said faggy a million times. I'm thinking her boyfriend a faggy. I'm just being honest. Like, why is she saying that shit so much? Like, you know what I'm saying? People project their fears, their own fears. You tell the difference by if it's genuine or not. She just saying the same shit. Not even thinking. She be saying that shit in her sleep. It get crazy, bro. I know she wild. I know she. Uh, I can't even fathom an argument with Shorty because she probably, just dominate that shit like fucking KG and O2. But yeah, I'm not built for those arguments. I'm not built for those mentalities that are stuck in one specific way. I'm advancing, and when I play my podcast out loud, when I do my podcast out loud, my goal is for y'all to advance as well. I don't I don't want to make y'all feel bad. I don't want to disrespect y'all. I want to let y'all know the truth and improve your lives with my words if that's possible. That's my goal. That's my intention. It's not to take a notch out of your confidence. You know what I'm saying? It's not to trick you up out your spot. It's genuinely to love because that's really what feels good. Like hating does like that, bro. You feel empty after you hate on a motherfucker. That's what you feel. You feel empty. It's exhausting. I don't have the energy for that shit. I'm past that. I don't. And yeah, I don't know, man. Fuck that shit. Fuck that hate shit, man. I don't got time for that. Reputation. How fast can a reputation change? Very fast. Very fast. I just saw that shit. Before I played that podcast out loud, nobody really probably knew me, gave a fuck about me, didn't even know I was here. Nigga played that podcast out loud. Everybody like, who the fuck is this nigga? Get this nigga the fuck up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Get this nigga the fuck up out of here. Like, I get it. I get it. Like, that's the risk that I took when I spoke the truth. My truth. And like, my intention with speaking my truth is not to hurt. It's to help. Genuinely. Genuinely, my baby. Psychology of assumptions. I was wearing a mask, bro. I was masked up in this bitch. Every time I went out there, I'm masked up. They like, what the fuck is going on? You know, they create shit. They like, this nigga can't have, he need a mask on. Fuck him. That's the only way he could be. That's the only way he could talk to people if he got a mask on. Nah, like it's not. It's genuinely not. Like I was just trying some shit. I was getting a little comfortable in a way I probably shouldn't have. But I was doing what I felt, you know? My intention was not to scare anybody. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't to hurt anybody's feelings. My intention genuinely was just to be comfortable in my workspace and kind of have some mysterious air to me to where, like, you know, people would think I was cool. Like, you know, and feel more comfortable talking to people because I don't know. Well, actually, I realized talking to motherfuckers with the mask on is not that comfortable, bro. I've done it. I just had like 2 interviews. Like my interview with Shorty, bro, is ass. Only because I got that fucking mask on. And like I thought I was doing some shit with that shit, but I don't know. I might go back to it. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I might go back to it, but yeah. I was talking to Shorty with the mask on, man. That shit all in my face. Like I sound like I'm talking through a shirt and shit. Whatever. I got pissed. Bless the mic, y'all. Bless the mic. I don't give a fuck what the fuck they said, because I'll probably just clip that shit out unless I listen to it and they said some funny shit. I'll probably keep that shit in there. But before I started this shit, Shorty, you know, the one Shorty, and like, you know, they was both doing it a little bit, but it's mainly Bro Shorty, bro's girl. That's the one that's really doing the full court press with this shit. Yo was saying that shit like every 10 seconds, like faggy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just, bro, she's retarded. With the faggies. You know, with calling the faggies. Not, you know, I know she's probably a smart young lady. But she's called me faggy so many times, it's like it's gotta be some mental illness here. Genuinely. Before I started this shit, man, they was doing that shit. Well, Shorty was doing that shit, right? I was like, I was getting a little nervous. I was like, oh shit, they're gonna hear faggy on the mic. You know, I was being a little faggy. I was. I was like, oh, they're gonna hear her say faggy. Oh, but if they hear her say faggy, oh, what if I hear her say faggy and then I fuck up? Like, fuck that shit. If I fuck up, fuck it. She say faggy, fuck it. It's a part of the story. 10 years when I look back on this shit is gonna be fucking hilarious. I guarantee that. But before I started this shit, man, I was sitting there thinking, right? And like, I built up all of this fear, you know? And it's really because I'm hearing this shit through a wall. I'm not seeing this person say this shit. Right? So I had to go out there real quick before I started this shit. I just looked at these motherfuckers and I was like, yo, I just could laugh. I just could laugh, bro. Cause like, you see it. I see why you gotta do that. I understand. No hate in my heart. But yeah, like, you know, I get it. You know, look at who y'all females are in competition with. Like, these are beautiful black females, okay? A little bit overweight, I'm not gonna lie. But we all got problems in some facet. But it's like they not getting in shape. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, they not talking to a psychologist, therapist, none of this. I'm giving them the fucking game. This is the game. When you do this, you become happy and you don't sit calling somebody a faggy over 200 times in a day. Why are you saying faggy 200 times a day? What the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even want to make you feel bad. Because you right there. And I know you care about me. Because you're interacting with me. But it's just like, this isn't the way to do it. Not toxic. Don't, you know? Like, just because maybe you like something about me, don't mean you should be toxic towards me. It's a lot better ways. It's a lot better things you could do to me. Besides calling me faggy. Or gay. And like, I would like that stuff more than this, to be honest. But I'm learning to appreciate this. And like I said, I know what it's turning me into at the end of the day. And they know too. Because they're smart people. The first impression problem. Imagine meeting someone after already hearing stories. How much work does it take to reverse that? I don't know, man. I was talking to management. And it's the first time management talking to me. And like, you know, it just wasn't on a good foot. That's what I was absorbing when I first read it the first time. I was like, oh, fuck. You know what I'm telling you? All of these expectations. Oh, I want a management to like me. I want to interview. Like, all these expectations. Like, that shit could still happen. But it's like, just because this one hurdle happened, this one little speed hump, I just, you know, I was like, oh, all the rest of the bad stuff is going to happen. And it's like, no, bro. No. Something bad happened. But you could fix that shit. You could fix that shit. And the most humbling part of this is understanding that yes, I was disrespectful. I was. And that's not right. It's not right to be disrespectful, to call people names, to hurt people's feelings on purpose. It don't make me no more powerful to do anything like that. And like I glorified it. I did. Like I just, I took it and ran with it with the little thumbnail and shit. But I think a part of me doing that is like coping with it as well. You know, because it's like the other side of it is just what I'm gonna just hold this in, not tell nobody. Like no, fuck that. I ain't letting that shit eat at me. You can let that shit eat at them, whatever the fuck eat. That shit can't eat at me. I gotta let that shit go. I gotta speak that shit. Like, and I hear bro, like he's still, he's saying it too, you feel me? But it's like, bro, come in here and I got 2 mics, bro. You ain't gonna hop on this mic. You could call me a faggy all the way over there, but she ain't gonna hop on this mic and talk like a man. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the part where you just gotta shut the fuck up, please. Or speak your truth on the mic. Speak your truth. You see me? I got 1,000 faggies before I hopped on this microphone today. You telling me all the faggies you done dished out to a nigga, you can't sit down and tell me why the fuck you doing this? You investing a lot of energy into this shit, bro. Do you know why you doing this? I know. But I think I'm a little psychiatrist or a psychologist, so I could be wrong. Why professionalism wins. So I wrote the email. I know I was looking for that shit. Couldn't find it, but I was very professional when I responded to that email from management. And it was because I talked to ChatGPT. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Shout out to ChatGPT for real. It's a lot of toxic motherfuckers out here. ChatGPT is not one of them. I was like, Chad, man, they're gonna kick me out, Chad. I played the podcast out loud, Chad. Everybody hates me. Chad was like, man, look, send that shit. I was like, all right. I made some adjustments though. I had to edit it a little bit because Chad be sounding like a fucking computer sometimes. They can't help it. But I had to personalize it up, make it personal. Yeah, it felt good sending it, honestly. Because if I never sent that email and just like, I wouldn't even have been able to do this podcast, to be honest. Because I would have been worried about that shit. And it's like, one thing I'm learning is handle shit immediately. If you can handle it, handle it. Don't procrastinate. That's what I'm getting away from. I used to be a serious procrastinator, bro. But fuck that shit. I ain't procrastinating on shit. I'm trying to get shit done. I wrote the email very mature, with ChatGPT's help, of course. And I sent it, man. And I was like, look, I understand. I'm only working in here. I'm not doing nothing else but working. And I was like, if you need me to take the mask off, I'll take the mask off. But like, I just want to make sure we clear on that. Like, are you saying I can't wear it? Like, I did ask, but just to be safe, my hard head is, I'm rebellious at heart. I'm like, Chet, I could still wear the mask though, right? Chad like, no, you can't wear the mask, man. Like, you know you can't wear the mask, man. I was like, all right. I just took that shit off, man. Fucking took that shit off. Mask off. Fuck it, mask off. Mask on. Fuck it, mask off. Niggas, bro. I took that mask off. Niggas ain't think I like. I don't know, man. I don't know what the fuck they thought. But leaders respond. That's what I did. I had to respond to the. I played my podcast loud outside after the fucking. I'm getting harassed like in these low key, passive aggressive ass ways, through the wall, verbal harassment, annoyance with the robot under the floor. Like that shit is, bro, a less mentally healthy person would have been crashed out on that shit. I crashed out on that shit before. That's the only reason why I'm not crashing about it now. Honestly, if I didn't crash about, like, it was the same shit. It was a robot under the floor, like the same exact shit. And like, that's how God is so beautiful. Cause like, man, I already knew how to deal with this shit, man. And it's like, they ain't even know what to do when I knew how to deal with this shit. They was like, what the fuck? I guess the other people just, they crashed out probably. I'm not crashing out, bro. I'm professional. I am. I had to put my dress shirt on real quick. I be getting it fucked up sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. I could like, I could have the white tees, the V-necks on, I could have the little, old school basketball shorts. But like, you gotta throw that dress shirt on sometimes as a business owner. And that's a part of it, That's a part of being a business owner. You have to know you're always representing your business. And yeah, that was the lesson in this, man. That was the lesson, honestly. And I'm thankful for the lesson because I learned from it. Children react. Yeah. Immature people just react. It was a point in time when she was saying faggy, I just was hitting her with the dyke. I was like, I'm gonna hit her with the dyke a little bit, as a rebuttal. Bro, she out faggied me. I couldn't. I ain't had no more dykes for her. I was done. I was done with the dykes. I don't got no more dykes for her. Actually, I don't know. She probably got some faggies for me. That's the only reason why I'm saying it. But if she didn't have another faggy for me, I wouldn't have no more dykes from her at all. No more dykes for her. Genuine. Building while misunderstood. That's your boy. That's your boy. Niggas like, who the fuck is this? What the fuck is this nigga? This nigga's crazy. This nigga wears a mask, talks to himself. Like, what the fuck? Other weird shit. Be scratching in this bitch. They got the camera in this bitch, so they really be saying what the fuck I be doing, Hey, like, this nigga was weird. Yeah, I am, but y'all also doing some weird shit. Like, we gotta pay attention to that. We can't just overlook the weird shit that y'all doing and just pay attention to my reactions. We definitely can't do that. But it's like when management come around, that's how I play it. Cause it's like, I know y'all is smart people in this office, man. I look at the professions that's in here. I get it. I do. Y'all probably had bad tenants before. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this a way to excuse y'all from bad tenants. The first night I came here, the first couple nights, I didn't have no robot under my floor. It was after, like, and I pay attention to myself. I pay attention a lot. It was after, like, I was getting comfortable in this bitch. I ain't gonna lie. It was about 3 days. I was scared to get on the mic. I was scared to get on the mic, bro. I was scared to get on camera. 3 days I'm just like prepping for this shit. Like, nah, you just need to sit down and just record, nigga. But yeah, 3 days I was sitting on my ass. And then that robot came up in here. Nigga, that shit, yeah. That shit lit a match, bro. It definitely lit a match. And like that's the part like that I am thankful for. Cause I can get lazy. I've gotten lazy before. That's not the person that I'm trying to become now. I'm not trying to like I purposely work all night just so I don't feel lazy. You know? Like I enjoy working all night. And like I understand though, like the people that's around me, that's a distraction to them because they be trying to sleep and shit. And I think that's where a lot of the beef comes from. Like I'll be on all of these cups of coffee and like try and run through 4 clips and put out a commercial and a podcast, and I'm just blipping all this shit on my phone. And my feet start moving, my arms start, I might do some push-ups. I might like my I'll do stuff in this bitch. I'll do some push-ups. I'll do some squats. You know? Yeah, honest with you. Yeah. Niggas like, bro, this shit is lonely, man. And like, I'm glad y'all got each other and shit, and y'all are buddies and shit. But being the new guy on the block, like, I don't know if y'all ever was the new kid in school, but that shit is not easy. Okay, so nigga, y'all had a friend come be like, yo, you know, hey, this is everybody, or you know what I'm saying? That it made you feel like, bro, I don't got that right now. I really don't, and it's a lot of like deeply manipulative shit that goes on. But I know it's mental illness, and honestly, I can't judge y'all. I don't know better. Some of the biggest companies started in the garage. Some of the biggest companies started in the office in the building with law firms, or not my bad, lawyers and mental health professionals. Lawyers and mental health professionals, bro. That's who I'm surrounded by. These people live in a gray area. And that's what I'm learning. I'm learning the gray area because a lot of people live there. And everything is not black and white, bro. Everything is not simple. You don't just react to everything. You have to think before you react. You have to respond. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing, man. That's what I'm trying to do. I ain't trying to make nobody in here feel uncomfortable. I'm trying to speak my mind. I ain't trying to bite my tongue. I ain't trying to make nobody feel uncomfortable. Because I don't want nobody to make me feel uncomfortable. Like one day everybody gonna want an interview from me, bro. There's gonna be a lot of people that want to interview from me. Like, remember this shit. Remember how y'all treated me, bro. For real. The observer mindset. This is what I had with the mask on. This is like, all right, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was wilding a little bit because I was starting the whole alter ego with that shit. And I was feeling like a Superman a little bit. And it was all an illusion. You know what I'm saying? It was all illusion. Gotta be honest. Um, it's fun to put the mask on sometimes, but it shouldn't be used as like, this is a part of me. But man, I don't know. I feel like I could still do that shit. God damn, they just be throwing me off. All right, okay. I know you can hear that. I know you can hear this shit. It's like an ad lib every 10 seconds. Niggas saying I'm gay. Like I know you hear this shit. You hear this shit, yeah. And like is if you saw the people that was calling me gay, like you would laugh. I'm learning, man. That's the part where I'm not mad. You know, I'm learning. I'm learning what works, what doesn't work. I'm learning how people are, how people really act. Some people, some mentally unhealthy people, how people can hold grudges, but how you still gotta show them a certain level of respect. You know, like just because people disrespect you, you don't always. You're not in the position to disrespect them back. Sometimes, or it doesn't. I'll take that back. You could disrespect them back, but sometimes it don't benefit you to disrespect them back. Sometimes, it's better to have that conversation. Like I said, first time he said something about some beef, boom, bro. What? I'm not trying to beef at all, bro. Like we is two black business owners. Like you know what I'm saying? Please don't touch my thermostat. I have, shorty in here and she got a lot, I don't know. She's just not trying to be hot right now. She got, and she looks good. She looks good, and it's like she shouldn't be uncomfortable right now, especially because of anything that, any beef with another person in this office is why my guest is uncomfortable. Has to bake in my studio. I'm the only one baking in it tonight. Character under pressure. See, like sometimes when you talk, your voice will like quiver, like gay. That shit gay. All right, character under pressure. Anybody can be nice when life is easy. When that pressure come out, which you is now. That's what these niggas finding out. They like, oh, all right, this nigga. I thought this nigga wasn't gonna do the podcast. Well, you thought wrong. You thought wrong. This is pressure. Thank you for the pressure. Pressure for real. For real, for real. Feeling it. It ain't none. Pressure for real. For real, for real. Feeling it. It ain't nothing. It ain't shit, bro. It's not. It's just shit we make up in our heads. And it's like once we get started, we just keep going. That's how you get over the fear. Just keep going. Just start and keep going. I know it's going to be weird moments. They going to say faggy on the mic sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's going to be able to hear it. But that's a part of it. You know what I'm saying? You only get mad at that shit when you get into your expectations bag. Like, oh, I expected it to. No, this is, bro, you recording in the office with mental health people, law offices, and fucking, and bro, with the boxes. He making all types of money in here. His fucking name is on the thing. So it's like, bro, like, I gotta be smart. I gotta be smart on. Yeah. Criticism can be useful. It can. Definitely can. I wish they took my criticism. You know what I'm saying? Actually took some of that shit to heart. Like, I can't really take that shit, They like, oh, you gay. Like, it's like, all right. Like, like, where's the value here? Like, what else we got? You know what I'm saying? Like, what else we got here? You got any other disses? You got, like, what else we got? Let's spin that, that disc palette. What that looking like? Pull that disc palette out. Where your vocabulary at? You know what I'm saying? You remember phonics? Say new shit. Ain't no patience if you lating in my radius. If you stagnant, get that shit the fuck away from me. Don't take offense to that. Just don't be stagnant. Even criticism can improve. Yo, communication. That's what I said. This is what I'm talking about. When bro says something about it, boom. Yo, I don't want beef. Yo, please don't touch my thermostat. That's communication. That's communicating like a man. That kills this beef before it even gets started. That's something that I needed to work on. Something that I'm learning, you know. Appearance. Oh man. You look, you look better, you feel better. If you don't feel right, you're not gonna look right. So it's like, how do you wanna look? How do you wanna look? You know? I wanna look good. You know what I'm saying? I already look good. I already look pretty damn good, but it's like I wanna just build on top of this, you know? Like I take care of my body. Like I'm not drinking. I definitely smoke some THC, but that's not killing anything besides a few brain cells probably. I'm on the kratom. I'm on my mental health medication. Keep it 1,000 and my vitamins. I encourage motherfuckers to get on that shit. And that's the thing. A lot of people be scared of that shit. That shit helps me, bro. That shit would help other people if they allowed it. A lot of people, they afraid of the stigma, you know, the stereotype. Like, oh, you look like things aren't. No, bro. Fuck all that shit. You know when something not right with you. I can see when something not right with you before you probably, like, you know what I'm saying? You haven't looked in yourself in the mirror like, okay, something's not right here. Maybe you're in denial about that, you know? Because if you're able to honestly look at yourself, something's not right here, then you could begin to fix it. Even if it's small little steps to fix it, like you could begin to fix it. But it's like if you're not honest with yourself, just had the whole world fucked up, man. You up here saying the same disses 100,000 times, sounding dumb, stagnant. Get that shit the fuck away from me, man. Please. Business. This is where we at. We supposed to be conducting business here. Communication improves business. Appearance improves business. Presentation improves business. I ain't gonna lie. I was not dressing like a business owner since I came in here. Today is the first day I put on a damn dress shirt. And it feels so appropriate. Feels so fucking appropriate. I need some more motherfucking dress shirts. That shit armor. I'm thinking the mass armor. Get a motherfucking dress shirt, nigga. People look at you different. Why documentation matters. As creators, everything is content. That's why I can't get caught up. Oh, I don't want them to say this or blah, blah. Nah, fuck them expectations. Let's document the whole process. This is the beginning right now. I told you where I'm at. I'm in the office. I told you what I was doing in here yesterday. The wins, the losses, I'm putting it out there. And that shit is not easy. Because it opens you up to a lot of criticism. And it's just like, before people judge or hate it sometimes, I'd be like, could you do this shit? Like, honestly, could you truly speak your mind to a phone? To yourself? Wow, three people calling you faggy. Well, at least two. I don't know if it's three. I'ma just act like Shorty, you know? Like, that's the one I gave the number to. I fuck with her. I fuck with them too, though. You know what I'm saying? But they causing mischief, bro. They is. I'm documenting everything. No expectations. I've had sex with at least 20 something women. I say like 24, maybe 26 actually. Beautiful women. Like if you saw those women and then you saw these people that was calling me faggy, that's where the real comedy is. Future Kyle. 10 years from now, nigga. 10 years from now, what? 10 years on that ass. Yeah. I'm looking at that. I'm looking at how what type of man am I gonna become if I continue doing this for 10 years? I like that guy. I love that guy. Look at yourself in the mirror. Say, if you're doing what you're doing right now for the next 10 years, do you love that person? That explains a lot of what you're projecting. Like, I know I'm gonna laugh about this shit in 10 years. I'm saying I'm laughing about it now. To be honest with you, I'm laughing about it now. But 10 years from now, I'm gonna be ROLF. Nigga. ROLF. I'm gonna be Rolf. And I'd be grateful all of this shit happened too. I'd be thankful, because the motherfucker say God don't make mistakes. You really gotta mean that shit, man. You can't just pick and choose like, you don't mean the bad shit or, no, all of it, it's a reason. It's a lesson in it. It's purpose. You have to find that shit. Other people are not gonna find it for you. They're not. Look for that shit. Once you find it, hold on to it. Like, I know eventually, like, nobody's gonna care about, the names these people, call me. Like, what people really remember at the end of the day, though, like, let's say 30, 20, 30 years from now, it's like, how did it end? The question is, like, in 20, 30 years, how many episodes will I have done? How many people will I have talked to? How many new relationships, business partners, and beautiful women will I have conversated with? How many opportunities, doors would have opened up for me? And that's the part where I understand the hate. Because it's like, nigga, I can't do that shit. That's how, like, when I look at comedians, them niggas, bro, standing in front of a crowd is already difficult, bro. Tell jokes be funny, too. That shit is not easy, but the thing is, it's an art. They practice this shit constantly. They constantly failing. Like, Joe Rogan not funny all the time. Dave Chappelle, like, everybody don't laugh at everything Dave Chappelle do. Like, these niggas bomb for real. They bombed. Every one of them. Like, I'm sure a lot of times. To get funny. You have to bomb to get funny. Yeah, man. That's what niggas doing, man. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to become undeniable. And the only way to become undeniable is keep doing this shit. And that's what I'm, me and repetition, me and consistency, we flirt. We flirting, man. I like that shit. This the honeymoon phase. Why consistency beats emotion. You don't become successful from motivation. You become successful from repetition. Let's keep doing this shit. It's not like, oh, I'm with this girl. She made me feel good. So I'm going to do all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel empowered. I feel empowered by my girlfriend. She makes me feel empowered. So I'm going to go and do this. Some people could do that. But it's not real. It's not genuine. That's not, you didn't build that dolo. That's not coming from the gumption. Like, I'm an open book. I talk about everything everything I'm consuming. I talk about my mistakes, my flaws, like when I fuck up. Bad ass mole on the lip. And what? Niggas moving. I don't give a fuck. Niggas is winning. Repetition.